Richard?
Be it out for the moment.
Okay.
Just go to Sayala.
Yes, Sayala.
Yes, I pull out the Orichalcum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it popped its head up, right?
Yes.
Alright,
Pull out
I'm
of
doing
his
it.
head.
I'm making my attack.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Shoot.
Not happening.
You do get a +1 from creatively using your charm. But you can still reroll it if you want.
I'm going to re-roll it, and as much as I hate to do it, I need to use my lesser hero of all creation, because I need to save my partner, my teammate.
Check. That's a good call.
Who really looks like she's having the time of her life.
Yes, indeed.
There we go.
I'm surprised she isn't going, yeehaw!
I know, right? There we go.
And then she gets a blob of lava in her mouth.
+1, so that's 4 total.
And that will be a great. Let's see, what is his... Ah, that's the fun bit. Acrobatics. Okay, you've caught it.
Cool.
You've caught it. I'll make it visible. Oh, this will be hilarious. Visible to players. There we go. Double check. Okay. What does Sayala do with a big hook?
I try to attach it to the Orichalcum and pull it onto the platform.
Okay, sure, not a problem. And what do you want to do with the Orichalcum? Put it into the crucible or stuff?
What the hell's in the crucible? Already molten metal or what?
There is some lava there that's kept hot, and that's it. Some lava.
If we want to transport this, we have to make it into bars so it's more transportable.
Yes.
Please.
And
You got the Orichalcum now. Focus on the battle.
But that's later. Let's see how I can save my Shusei.
I have an idea. Guylan tied the chain around him. Why don't you try to grab the chain and pull it onto dry land?
Okay, I'll try that.
Do that.
All right. You may roll a might test.
And I use the power of the mountain. I cannot be moved.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Okay. Good idea. You may roll might. And I roll might.
Fantastic.
1 sec.
Get here, big fishy.
I've forgotten that. My apologies. Go. Check.
I've only
Okay.
had 3.
Okay, fantastic. Awesome. He rolls his counter might. Okay. You pull him towards you.
Oh, okay.
Good, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. You can almost swear that the lava worm is grinning, because he suddenly lunges straight up in the air, curves and then curves around counterclockwise. I'm hoping for getting that, and then he's going to roll his might against all of you. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Spending 1 fate point for a reroll. Okay. And 1 fate point for +2. You may all either let go with an acrobatics or push back with a might.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Everyone.
I'm gonna push back.
Okay.
Let's stand
Power
in
of the mountain.
defiance.
I cannot be moved.
There you
Whom
go.
among you is going to be... No, just roll it.
And I used a fate point for +2.
I only have 1 fate point left. Oh, this sucks.
Okay, I'll just.
I'm gonna re-roll with my last fate point. I'm doomed.
Doomed! I told
Fuck
there was
you!
All right, so
I
Wait, why
rolled
do
good
I have-
twice.
Yep.
This sucks.
no, why do I have to roll?
Because you are lightly holding the chain, but you can also just let go of it right now if you so desire.
Oh no, the second it was wrapped around the creature's neck, I pulled on the beads to make it to reel it in.
I've forgotten that one. Ah, right. Okay,
I
that will
wasn't trying to hold on to the chain. I was wrapping the chain around so that it was tightly wrapped around its neck, and then pulling the beads so that it reeled in.
Interesting point.
Take it out
Okay.
of the lava.
Dries, have you rolled your might yet?
Not yet. I was waiting for my turn.
Please
So,
roll
like
your
I
might.
said, I use Power of the Mountain, 1 fate point for +2, or just in case.
Go for it.
And here comes my might. So yes, +2.
That's
That's
a lot better than what I rolled.
fantastic then.
Excellent. However, this creature is large and in charge, and you're full, and this is what happens. So now you know one of his things.
Well,
He bucks them both off.
Oh, we flew pretty
He throws
far.
you back to the entrance.
Arrgh. This angers me, Cree.
I've had enough of this creature.
And let's see. And he accidentally rips the chain out of. He accidentally rips the chain out of the machine. And Galen may make an. Everybody who wants to may make an immediate empathy test.
Why empathy?
Because you're psychopaths. I mean,
Oh, mediocre.
fair.
Terrible.
And I have the highest empathy, yet I have only mediocre.
okay, Dries. Okay, it's the creature cringes like it is a puppy that sees the paper, rolled up newspaper heading towards it. Heading towards it.
Huh?
It just did something wrong.
What?
I'm going to. Ooh.
Did it damage
don't-
something?
And that's Dries sees it, and the rest doesn't. And let's see. Then it will be Galen's turn.
Alright, so. Yeah, I'm going to. Alright, so what I'm going to do is it ripped the chain out.
Yes.
Oh, I'm pissed. And it bucked my friends off to the beginning. I know. Alright, so what I'm going to do is. I'm pissed. At this point, because I'm a teamworker. You know, I work best in a team. It
Like
just
all
knocked my
does.
friends back to the beginning.
Yes.
And I'm not a happy camper. I did all this to try and help them get it out of the lava. Now that it's out of the lava, it's in my domain, and it's going to become my bitch. I'm
Have fun
using
with that.
I'm using every bit of essence I can to create the most powerful elemental bolt whips, and I'm just going to wrap both of them around its neck and pull as tight as I can to try and hurt it and do as much damage to it as possible and make it submit to my will. I'm
No.
done playing around with this creature.
Then roll me a lore. And pay for lore or shoot, and pay me 3 modes of essence.
1, 2, 3, and my lore roll. Done.
Hey, superb. Actually, he's going to try and block your wind, block your airbolt by breathing fire at you.
Let him. I'm flaring.
If you say so. Huh, that's not a good roll. Let's see, am I happy with that? Yes, I'm happy with that. You hit it straight on the noggin. It uses an info and it. You hit it straight on the noggin. Let's see, 5 minus. Yes, you hit it straight on the noggin, and the power behind this bolt would have bashed the skull of any lesser creature. But in this case, the only thing you rip huge tracts of obsidian out of his face, thus reducing the damage that he takes. See, that is one invocation. Actually. Until his face is purely made out of lava. It seems that somebody has revealed their true colors.
And hold on. As I do that, I'm gonna tell it, look, you piece of filth. You're gonna sit here and you're gonna behave, or I am going to rip the rest of your skin off. Do you understand me? I am done playing with you. In the most commanding tone I can.
You shouldn't have intruded, intruder. Is his counter.
Hirschsprungs.
So he's some sort of a construct.
I don't care if I intruded. You attacked a dragon blood, and I am a prince of the earth, and you will submit to my will. Get over here now and kneel before me.
My master is your master.
And I am your master.
Kneel.
Kneel or die. Your choice.
I will say the same to you, because my master is your master.
I'll deal with your master later. Now you're mine.
Ha! Never. Anyway, Galen and the huge lizard are actually growling and snarling at each other in that guttural tongue you know so well and so little.
I'm totally not acting like Galen. She's that pissed off. She's never done this before.
Oh yes, I should use that. Mikri, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to create an advantage because I'm all out of fate points. I need an advantage. I run forward to the bridge, and I shout like in a very loud voice. I hope it can understand me, and say, "Creature, I, Mura Mikari, challenge you. I am stronger than you, and I will prove it."
1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just want to get closer so it can hear me.
Check. There we go.
So I roll presence, I guess?
Yes, indeed. I've forgotten that he has got it.
Fingers crossed. I'm gonna click the button with my fingers crossed. Nah. No, that's okay.
That's good. Let's see. Okay, rolling for its... Oh wait, he doesn't understand you.
Yeah, that's what I was worrying about.
Okay, he doesn't understand
I just want to create
But it sounds threatening.
As soon as Mikiri shouts that out and finishes, I translate, because that's what I do.
I was just gonna say, what do you want me to do? Start roaring and pounding my chest or something?
I'd like a quick integrity roll from a Galen.
Integrity?
Yes.
Okay.
Take off my shirt.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, it's Zayela's turn.
So, did I create an aspect or not?
Unfortunately, no, because it does not understand the word you're saying.
But she translated.
It doesn't really work that well.
I rush over.
You made me
towards
waste my
there.
turn. I want my money back.
Okay, you run over there. Check. And then?
How far can I run?
Oh! Actually, something happened. Something terribly unfun.
Yeah.
Stop it.
This is what I do.
Don't
Okay, you're
stand in front of the target. Stupid.
I run around the target.
Okay, you're fine. Okay, let's move on and I'll say what happens. You may stop it for a moment. You may roll a might test to see how many bonus squares you can run.
Superb.
That would be 10. That would be about 2 less, I think. And then you may roll me... Oh wow, 1 acrobatics test.
Fair.
Okay. You remember you passed this point. A cage comes down from the ceiling and slams down around you.
Yeah, but I'm standing behind
Yes.
the thing.
Yes, indeed.
Mikri is standing in front of her. She should get a cage.
Unfortunately, you are getting the cage. Let me just quickly turn it
That's
visible.
weird.
Night when I go.
Why?
And
Night when I get home.
trap.
It works differently than before, all of a sudden.
Yes, trap. And you're hoisted up in the air. Luckily, you still have your standard action.
Oh dear, I have a bad feeling about that metal grinder I heard before.
Indeed, this is a good moment to end the session. But I'll
Oh, come
finish the turn.
on! We still have an hour.
Yes, indeed, but I have a plan.
I hate your plan. I want to finish it off.
Yes, you do. Okay, let's first see. First, Sayala Dinah, you're suddenly caged and hoisted up into the air.
Duh.
Yards appear beneath your feet, and you're going, huh. You are in a sturdy metal cage with a obvious weak point.
The chain. I don't know.
Actually,
The bottom.
yes, indeed. What do you wish to do with your standard action?
I stretch out my arms to hold on the bars on the roof, and then I pull myself up and stretch myself out completely, so I smash out the bottom.
Excellent. Might test for me, please.
Good. My feet.
It is sturdy, so you do not break out right away, but you notice that you create quite some give. You have 6.
Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna let go.
And Mura Mikri sees a caged butterfly, a caged dragoness soaring high above you.
That's not good. I launched myself at it.
And it's not your turn yet.
Fuck!
Yes, please.
Yeah, like that, huh?
Okay, the lava worm goes roar and lunges for the sorceress, mouth wide open.
I'm
That's
flaring.
no good.
Good for you. It seems to want to bite you. Do you parry or do you dodge?
Hold on. Let me look.
That would be acrobatics or fight.
I'm going to parry, which is fight.
Go for it. I'm happy with that result. You?
No, I'm not. I want to create a new aspect.
Which is?
Because I'm such a team player, I need to be able to take this creature down so that I can save my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have no idea where this thing kicked them off to. All I know is it kicked them off to where the beginning of this place would be. It could have kicked them off into the water. I need to get out there and save them as fast as possible. So this creature needs to go down. I'm not going down like that.
Okay, sure. How does it help you defend?
Because I use the
Yes.
whips that I have out that I use to lash it
Mm-hmm.
to smack it to the side so that its mouth completely misses me as I parry it.
Well, you can use that as... Okay, sure, you use the rain. I'll allow you to use the fate points to reroll or to have a +2 on your parry. To defend against his attack.
I'm re-rolling.
Go for it.
There we go.
Okay. One moment. Hangouts wants a moment of... Oh. You want somebody else's time. Okay.
Mine. That was mine.
Okay. Not a problem. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. That's okay. Actually, it grins as you try to parry it and lash it with the chains, and he closes.
No, not the chain. My elemental bolt whips.
Okay, sure. He just takes the hit, closes his mouth, and hits you hard. Not to hurt, but to do this. 4. And you start to, and he plunges into the lava. Let's see, 50 yards of huge lava worm just dives into the lava. And he does this. And you're suddenly out in the open, and you start to float down. Because your anima is working.
I'm going to use my anima.
It's already on.
No, I know, but I'm going to use the whirlwind, or the air thing, to try and move back towards the land. And what I'm going to do is, as I'm falling, whip my whip up, grab hold of a chain wherever I can, and swing myself onto the landing.
Let's see. The only chain that is, let's see.
Or whatever surface I can.
Actually, you're in quite a bit of a pickle. You can't fly on your own speed, not without a serious skiff. And the only chain that's in grabbing this is going down into the lava.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap the whip around it, and I'm going to pull myself at an upward angle, down, basically pull down and back, and pull myself at an upward angle, and use my whirlwind storm thing that's going on around me to try and help, because it's helping me slow fall, which means that it can help me move through the air a little bit better and make it so that I'm not necessarily falling right away, but I'm more floating, gliding kind of thing.
Then I'll go for an acrobat. Ask you for an acrobatics test to see how much movement you can create.
Just one.
Okay, you're floating downward still.
I don't get any bonuses for how awesome that maneuver is?
If I understood it, maybe.
Well, basically what I'm doing, okay, you said the chain is in front of me and going down, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to whip out in front of me, grab the chain, part of the chain that's in front of me, and then I'm going to pull down and back towards me, which is going to push my body in an upward angle.
Okay. Let's see. Sure. Let's see. You're basically this. You still have one action left. Before you is the huge body of a worm going downwards. You can see the segmented obsidian just rolling past you as a never-ending escalator to the sky, or to the hell, or to heaven.
Wait, there's obsidian.
Yeah, the creature's made out of obsidian,
like floating up all around me.
It's the snake's body. He's going down.
Oh.
Let me just quickly make him visible once more. There. Visible? Visible.
You know what? Is he in front of me or below me?
In front of you and a little below, because, curve.
Okay. I have another idea. My second action, I'm going to use whatever amount of essence I need to change my elemental bolt attack into a beam, not a bolt, but a beam. And I'm going to shoot that downwards and back at the downwards at the creature to launch me up higher into the air, so that because I still have that forward momentum, launch me higher into the air so that I can land on the surface.
You're going to use the elemental bolt attack as a rocket thruster.
Exactly.
That's a good idea. You need to roll me a shoot or a lore and spend those 3 essence. No, actually, I'm giving you 4 essence back. So yeah, you gain.
Awesome. I get 4 essence back, and I spend what, 3?
Yes.
Alright. Save sheet, close, and shoot. Superb!
Ah, what a pity. You land back on the... you slowly... Wait, 5... Land here. On top of...
Awesome.
On the strange glass tubing on top of the... whatchamacallit? The cauldron. It is slippery up here. Very slippery.
You know what? That's fine, because I've got the air thing. I can just kind of jump off the side. But did I hurt the creature as I did that?
No.
Okay.
Because of the angle would have been wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
See. And I think I should call it here.
Seriously?
Well, we still have like 40 minutes.
Yes, indeed. I'll check for...
This creature will go down.
Of course. And actually, I have a better idea. Okay, sure, we can go on a little bit further. Next is Mura Mikiri.
Yeah, I really want to fight the creature, but I can't just let one of my... No, not underlings. Well, basically people I'm responsible for fall to their doom, so I launch myself at the cage, if I can.
That's not some. That shouldn't be a problem. Roll me, and afterwards you want to bust the cage open, right?
Yes, so that's probably a flurry.
Yeah, that would be a flurry with two might tests.
Unless I punch it. No, no, then I might hurt her. Yeah, I'll just launch myself at it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's a flurry of 2 might rolls, I guess.
Indeed, the first to jump, the second to break out the cage. That's good.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
I'm assuming that you hold onto the cage yourself, because that would be silly otherwise.
And I assume there's an opening. Assume there's a door in it or something. I don't know.
No.
You made a door.
You made it.
Yeah. Then in that case, I just hold on to it with my legs, and I just open the bars with my bare hands.
Indeed, you now have 2 metal bars in your hand.
And I immediately shout and say, like, "Get out now!"
No,
You're
Dow, he
quite
doesn't
comfy in here.
Dow, he doesn't have metal bars in his hands. He has plastic bars in his hands.
What did you say, Dries?
Actually, it's quite comfy in here.
Baker's like, shut up, jump out, we'll make out later.
What?
Just do it. If I still had time, I'd like throw her out, but I think I've already done enough for one action.
Yes, indeed. It is Sayada's turn.
Okay, she gets out of the opening, use the cage as a foothold, and jumps back onto the cliff.
Not a problem. You don't even need to roll. It's just 2 yards of movement. You can still move 3 yards and do something, like moving more.
Yes, this way.
And I want you to roll an acrobatics test.
Come on.
That's just mean.
Yes.
That's just being a bitch.
Another cage? That would be annoying.
Another cage tries to grab you, but this time it is too slow.
It really was another cage? What the hell?
Yes.
This whole place is like riddled with cages.
Cages and chains.
Yes.
Huh. You know, if we were playing another campaign, Hildis would be having a lot of fun here.
Oh yes.
No, it tries to drop you into the lava. There's nothing kinky about being dropped into lava.